as LeBron James throws down those dunks and adds more records to his legendary career. There's this undeniable truth lingering in the air. The king won't reign forever. The chosen one might already be in the making, and his name is Bronny James. Now, don't get it twisted. We're not looking for a LeBron 2.0 here. No, Bronny's got his own game, his style, and his destiny to carve out. But when he steps into the NBA, it's not just a new player entering the scene. It's a changing of the guard that's going to send shockwaves through the league. So stick around, and let's break down why Bronny James will turn the NBA upside down. This is the dawn of a new era. On July 24th, 2023, it looked like the basketball world might lose Bronny. He suffered a cardiac arrest during a team workout. The uncertainty was palpable, but against all odds, Bronny made a triumphant return. Allen Iverson took to social media to give Bronny a special shout out. Iverson, one of the most iconic guards in NBA history, posted a message expressing his admiration for Bronny's journey. He said, "Fan of you and your journey. I'm inspired by your resiliency. Can't wait to see you rock out. I got my popcorn ready, nephew." When AI gives you props, you know you're onto something special. Bronny's journey, from the cardiac scare to a shout out from a living legend, sets the stage for something big. Forget the expectations, forget the pressure. Just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Bronny is back doing what he loves. After facing the harsh reality of cardiac arrest, witnessing him lace up those sneakers, again, is a victory in itself. And let's be real, living up to a legendary parent's legacy is no easy feat. We've seen Michael Jordan's sons give it a shot. Rick Barry's boys hitting the court, but none quite reached the peak of their fathers. The pressure, the comparisons, it's a whole different ballgame. Now, there's a shining example in Domantas Sabonis, making waves in the NBA. He had the legendary Arvydas Sabonis as his dad. It's rare to see a son mirror the greatness of his father on the basketball court. And that brings us back to Bronny. The spotlight on this young man is blinding. With 8 million followers on Instagram, expectations soaring through the roof. The pressure he faces is not just about being a James. It's about carving his own path while carrying the weight of a generational basketball legacy. We have seen him grow up in the spotlight, facing high expectations. Ever since those middle school viral videos, the NBA hype machine has been relentless, fueled even more by LeBron himself, expressing the dream of sharing the court with his son. Bronny might be on the shorter side for a combo guard, but he does make up for it. The strong frame, top-tier athleticism, and quickness are the secret weapons in his arsenal. But what sets Bronny apart is his reputation as a shooter. This kid's got range, deep range. Give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Pause. He is the kind of player who can drop multiple triples in a single quarter. When the pressure's on, Bronny's shooting skills are the go-to weapon to either claw back into a game or seal the deal for a win. But he's got room to grow. See, Bronny loves that three-pointer, and who can blame him? But to truly elevate his game, he's got to diversify that shot menu. USC is a testing ground, the place where a more balanced shot diet would turn him into a well-rounded offensive threat. This kid processes the game like a seasoned vet. Smart plays, keen vision, and a natural feel. Just like his dad, basketball runs in his veins. With a mentor like LeBron, one of the smartest the game has ever seen, it's no surprise. Bronny simply plays the right way, impacting games and stacking up those W's. Defensive skills. Switching gears to the defensive end, Bronny's not one to shy away from the dirty work. His understanding of opponents' strengths and weaknesses is top-notch. While he'll likely stick to defending point and shooting guards, don't sleep on his ability to hold his ground against taller wings, thanks to that strength and basketball IQ. As an off-ball defender, he's a menace, disrupting passing lanes and showcasing some serious team defense. That is a major plus for Bronny, and you could bet it will keep translating. He has been in low-usage roles in recent years, but that hasn't stopped him from making a huge impact. But Bronny's got to turn up the aggressiveness dial. To truly shine and emerge as one of the best in his class, he needs to show how he can dominate a game. And this season, playing alongside the talented Isaiah Collier adds another layer to the story. It's one of the most exciting young backcourts in the country, but how will the dynamic play out? Many of the areas Bronny needs to improve on happen to be Collier's strengths, so the competition for opportunities will be fierce. Draft projection. Jonathan Giovanni of ESPN isn't holding back. He'll be in strong consideration as a first-round prospect in our initial 2024 NBA mock. Sure, he might not be the can't-miss prodigy his pops was, but Bronny's earning his stripes. According to 24/7 Sports' composite rankings, he's a 4-star prospect, sitting at number 28 overall, number 6 among combo guards, and the 7th best player in California. With ESPN, he is a 4-star prospect ranked 20th overall. Impressive, right? But let's be real. With the LeBron James aura and that iconic name, Bronny might just find himself drafted earlier than the pundits predict. And here's where it gets interesting. The Lakers, holding the LeBron promise clause to their hearts, might need to make some moves. If they want to keep the king around, they could be eyeing a big trade for a first-round pick in the 2024 draft to secure Bronny. In the words of the man himself, "I need to be on the floor with my boy. I gotta be on the floor with Bronny." That's not just a statement. It's a declaration. And here's where it gets strategic. Depending on which team snags Bronny, LeBron might follow suit. A savvy move, signing a relatively inexpensive contract, could open up cap space for other top players looking to join forces with the king. Remember Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving? Teaming up with LeBron was a dream, and Bronny might be the catalyst for a new super team. Now, if and when these two join forces, it's not just a family affair. It's a business, a brand, and a franchise jackpot. First up, media attention. LeBron is a global icon, and if he's suiting up alongside his son, you better believe the spotlight intensifies. The team that drafts Bronny becomes the epicenter of the basketball universe. Media scrutiny goes through the roof, coverage skyrockets, and public interest in the dynamic duo reaches unprecedented levels. LeBron isn't just a baller, he's a marketing maestro. The potential of a father-son duo on the court opens up a world of marketing and branding opportunities. Sponsors will be lining up, merchandise sales will skyrocket, and the team's brand value through the roof. It's not just about points on the board, it's about dollar signs and expanding the franchise's reach. But it's also about the fans. LeBron's fan base is already colossal, but add in Bronny and you've got a fandom explosion. The allure of watching the father-son duo in action will draw fans like magnets. More fans means more seats, higher TV ratings, and an overall spike in fan engagement. It's a win-win for everyone involved. LeBron and Bronny sharing the court create a storyline that goes beyond the game. If this dream scenario becomes reality, it would be a rare historic moment in professional sports. The James family's basketball dynasty would etch a unique chapter into the annals of the game's history. This is a story that resonates with fans and has the potential to leave an indelible mark on the sport. But let's not forget the X's and O's. The addition of LeBron James to any team is like dropping a seismic basketball bomb. His skills and leadership are game changers. Integrating a player of that caliber into an existing team structure means the coaching staff and players would need to orchestrate their moves. They would need to find a sweet spot where individual brilliance becomes a collective strength. But let's be real, these implications are speculative. LeBron teaming up with the franchise that drafts his son is still in the realm of what ifs. It hinges on numerous factors. These factors include Bronny's development as a player, the team's circumstances, and the personal preference of both LeBron and Bronny James. It's a chess game with many moves left to play. Former NBA guard and inside the NBA analyst Kenny Smith is here to tell us all to pump the brakes. He's not doubting Bronny's skills, but he's throwing up a reality check at the NBA world. Speaking on Big Boy TV, Smith said, "Stop! His son is at USC, and he has to go through a process to possibly get into the NBA that is very hard to get to. People forget that in 70 years of basketball, there have only been 5,100 players that touch a floor. So to be waiting on your son to be one of those 5,100, that doesn't even make sense either. He's not waiting on his son. He's hopefully wishing his son would make it." Bronny's journey is beginning, and whether he makes it to the NBA or not, one thing's for sure: the road is tough, the competition is fierce, and the hype is real. But the Hoops journey doesn't stop here. I've got something special for you. A deep dive into legends and players, explaining why Bryce James could straight up destroy today's NBA. Don't miss out on the insights, the analysis, and the legacy talk. Hit that play button on the next video. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep balling, and I'll catch you in the next one.